welcome to my channel, and I'm here with another video tutorial. And in this video I'm going to show you how to verify the checksum, the file integrity in Windows 10. Okay, and I'm going to show you it in Ubuntu as well. So let's get started. So as you can see, I'm here on the canonical Ubuntu download page. So I have recently downloaded my Ubuntu desktop version 18.03, 18.04.3, and now let's discuss how we can check the Ubuntu. Now if you see here, let me just copy the link location, and then in the notepad if I paste it over here, now if you see here, this is from the release.ubuntu.com, but this can be from any other domain basically. So there are mirror links, there are sponsors for Ubuntu which give the location of the ISO that we want, and they hosted the file on their servers. So basically, if you're downloading Ubuntu from anywhere basically, so you will get an ISO file. But now, what about this ISO file? Is this the file exactly what Ubuntu or Canonical delivered, or it is modified, it has been tampered with? So how to verify that? How to verify this file is you can verify it using by verifying the checksum of the file that you downloaded. So if I can show you my download folder, then I have this Ubuntu 18.04.3 desktop AMD ISO file, which I have recently downloaded, as you can see here, and this is near about 1.923 GB. Now, how before using this, how can I verify that this is the actual file and not, no modifications is being done with this file? So Canonical does provides this uh, checksum, which is, as you can see here, this is a SHA-256 checksum for the file, but this is for verification. This is the verification process for Linux, not the Windows thing. So how you can verify this in Windows is simple, very simple. So what you need to do is, first you have to open the PowerShell window. So I'm just gonna search for PowerShell, and I'm gonna run it as administrator. And now my PowerShell is up and running. Don't worry about the theme. I changed the PowerShell theme so that it will look like the command prompt itself. And now I will go to this directory, C downloads. So cd to the directory, C users and downloads here, and let me just clear this screen again. Now you can see I'm in the downloads directory, and if I do dir here, as you can see, there is this Ubuntu ISO that I want to verify. Okay, so for Windows there is a command known as certutil. Let me just clear this up. There is a certutil.exe, as you can see here. So if I go to C, then Windows, then system32, and there is certutil.exe that will be here. And if I show you that, uh, so we are on CERT, and then we have to find CERT util. So is it here? Yeah, it is here. So this is the exe that we're gonna use for verifying the checksum of the file. So uh, this is developed by Microsoft itself. Okay, and this is pretty tiny, 1.59 MBs. Okay, so using this exe you can verify the checksum. So as you can see here on the Ubuntu side, they gave us SHA-256 checksum, which is this. So I'm just gonna copy this checksum to Notepad++. So this is my checksum basically, and if I write it over here, it is my 256 checksum for the ISO, for this ISO that I have downloaded. Okay, and now I will go to PowerShell window again, and I will say okay, certutil hyphen hash file. Okay, and then I will mention my Ubuntu ISO name. So this is a parameter. So hash file specifies which file you want to compute the hash of. Okay, and which hash you want to compute is, in this case I'm going to compute SHA-256, and just I'm going to hit enter. And now the certutil will generate a hash of type 256, SHA-256 or SHA-256, whatever you call it, of this file, and it will display it in here shortly. uh, Usually the time taken by the certutil is based on how big the file is. So now as you can see here, this is the SHA-256 hash of this file, and the hash certutil generated is this. I'm just gonna copy it over here, and this is the site hash the canonical gave us, and this is the hash generated by certutil. Now if these hashes are exactly same, then I can be sure that okay, this file is not tampered with, and this is the genuine and original file. Actually there is no such thing, like you can actually check it that it is original or not, because let's say this site is hacked, and now this is just, you know, the fake URL, and I'm just gonna redirect it to something else, and that there are a lot of possibilities. But let's say you are on the official site and you download it from theirs, and they have the mirrors, and you have basically downloading the software from the mirror links, then you must do this. You must at least once check, after the downloading is done, you can check the checksum which is provided by the official site, and with the certutil you can get another checksum that you can generate on your machine, because you basically now this is the checksum that canonical or maybe the Ubuntu has generated at the, you know, once the ISO is created, then they generated this checksum, and now they publish the ISO, or they distributed the ISO to different vendors or supporters or sponsors, whatever. And now the users that worldwide, they are going to download this ISO using the web, www. So there is no such thing like you can fully check whether it is uh, genuine or not, but yeah, you can check the integrity of the file. If this matches, like in my case it matches the exact checksum that canonical gave me, then I can live with it. I can say okay, this is the original file, this is the file that I want to work with, and I will just gonna use this file. Okay, so most of the open source softwares, like here, let me just show you another example. So in here I am on the JDK 13, which is the open source JDK, Java Development Kit. And if you see here, I have already downloaded the software, the zip file of the OpenJDK over here. As you can see, it is near about 186 of MBs in size. So I'm just gonna go ahead and download this checksum. So this is the checksum that you know, OpenJDK generated when they packed the software. So this is the checksum from OpenJDK. Now I'm gonna go ahead and verify that checksum with certutil again. So I'm just gonna go to one more directory inside, and then I'm just gonna clear the screen, and I'm gonna say again certutil, certutil, and then the hash file name, the hash you want to generate it, the name of the file that whose hash you want to compute. And in this case I'm going to compute the hash of the OpenJDK 13.1.0.1 zip file, and I'm again going to say, as you can see here, before jumping to that, you must see which hash is that. In this case also it is SHA-256 or SHA-256. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to say 256 compute the hash. Now as you can see here, this is my hash that certutil generated. So I'm just gonna again go in the notepad, and this is generated by certutil. Okay, and now those are matching, so I can say it is not tampered or it is intact. uh, Now if you're a Linux user, then probably you will not have this certutil.exe. So in that case, what you're gonna do is, let me show it to you. So in this case, let me just clear the screen, and I will just check my Ubuntu container. So docker images, I have my Ubuntu image, so, and I already created a container for that. As you can see, this is my Ubuntu container. So I'm just gonna this is already running. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy that OpenJDK file in here inside the Ubuntu container, and then we will check the hash of the file using the content Ubuntu using the Ubuntu or Linux command. Okay, so docker cp to copy the file. Now I have file inside C users Yogesh downloads, and then inside that I have compressed folder. Inside that I have OpenJDK file. Now I'm gonna copy this file to Ubuntu container, and inside home directory I'm just gonna put it over there. So it will be done in a minute or two. I'm not sure. It is, oh, it is just small, 183 MB something. So I'm just gonna clear the screen again, and then we'll go inside a container, docker exec hyphen it to Ubuntu container, and inside that I'm going to use the bash shell. In the bash you have clear command. I'm just going to do ls. As you can see, this is my home directory. I will go to cd home and I'll do ls, and this is my file. Now how to check the checksum in here is basically, if you have there is a table that NetBeans provides for verifying the integrity. So as you can see, in Windows we have used certutil. On Linux you have different the algorithm name and the sum postfix in front of that. So inside Linux, so in this case we have OpenJDK, and this is our SHA-256 or SHA-256 checksum. So what we're gonna do is I will say SHA-256 sum, and I'm gonna compute the sum of this file, and then this is generated as you can see over here. So this is again the same, so I can say that this is not tampered or it is intact in the Ubuntu. If you're on Mac, you have the similar thing as you can see over here, and you can follow like that. So that's it for this video. If you have any question or doubt, let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching.